Stan, here we are in the man cave. Change of plans today. Rugby's on and literally coming up, so I really am behind. A lot of things on this weekend. I've been back at work and got a new job at work. I suppose a bit of promotion. Gave me the key to the executive washroom. Yeah. And when they've said when I've finished cleaning that out, I can go and do the manager's offices as well. Okay. Anyway, shut up, Stan. So I've got loads of projects lined up. I literally have a David Brennan sent me a scrimnet setup that I've got to do. I've got the MP41 barrel is loose again. I've got to do. I've got a lot of things to do, but I've been tied up. And obviously, if you've seen my other video today, that's where I've been today at Richmond. Very nice to go around in the town hall, which we just stumbled across. Nice to see all them items in there. And it's sometimes when I'm filming in public, I know sometimes I do miss things. It's not because I'm shy as such, but you do. I come from a generation of people. I think I mentioned it. I did mention it in the comments that start talking to yourself in public with the camera in hand or not. You know, maybe things. I wasn't brought up like that, so sometimes for me it's just when it's off the spur of the moment. I do tend to rush it, and I shouldn't, because everybody films everything nowadays. So when I was in Richmond, I went through the usual charity shops, looked around. It wasn't a great deal. I'm trying to get sensible about what I pick up and what I don't. But there's always an old fella he's got a coin, and he has some World War II books, old police cap badges, which there was one I was interested in, but the price was rather high. In one of the charity shops there was a pair of empty brass like cannon shells, but they had no marks on them, so I wasn't sure. And again, the price was that they weren't willing to do any bartering, so I thought I'll leave them. But this old fella's always got coins, and every time I go in, I always ask him if he's got any Vichy French coins, and he always says the same thing: "What, those horrible aluminium things?" So sure enough, he had a couple. So this is that bright light on there. You can see that, can you? And that is in 1942. 1942, see that? Under the light, bright light, 1942. Like they are made of aluminium. Same with that one, like a double-headed axe on it, and it says Etat Français. I already have some of these which I bought from him. 1944, end of production. And he said, "So how much you want for them two?" "Oh, I'll call it £1, son." "All right." So I give him a £5. "Have you got £1?" I said, "Look, I'll just make it up with the other few little items on here." So I got some Edward the 7th, 1902 penny. I've got loads of old pennies. I've got a big jar in there. I like collecting them. I don't mind collecting them at all. 1907. Mrs. Stan is about to open the door. "Just filming, thank you. I'm just filming, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye. You." She just brought me my vital supplies. Yeah, so I made it up with that. And he had some of these. Now, I was brought up in an age just as decimalisation came in, and I was used to seeing old pre-decimal coinage because it was used after 1971. But I've never really looked at or handled a half crown. He didn't have any wartime ones, but this is 1948. See the coat of arms on there? Hear the sirens going off again. I know, I can hear that time. King's Head. King George VI. And that one there. Again, a bit shiny. That was 1949. Half a crown. That's a quite substantial coin, that. I might get myself a few more of them. And as we were heading back to the car, I thought I'll dive in one more charity shop, and I found these two. So there. So there was a Stein with Deutschland on, like a modern one, and I picked that up and I thought, oh, I might get one for the man cave. And I saw those two, and then my wife came in. I said, "Which one do you think?" Because they were £3 each. I didn't want all three of them. And she said, "That one there, get that one." I thought, oh. And then anyway, I turned it over, and as you can see, West Germany. So I said to my wife, "Well, that's West Germany. That one's West Germany." So that means that they were made, obviously, before 1989, or 1990, before the reunification of Germany. and the other one, the Deutschland one, didn't have any marks on it. Also, I bought them too, left the other one, and I've just been looking up on the internet, obviously, and the Hackerbrau, pronounce that correctly, Hackerbrau and Shaw breweries, they merged in 1972 and became Hackerbrau Shaw, or the other way around. Anyway, so there's a good chance these could be pre-1972. If you sat on some person's shelf, that noise is my wife dangling on the washing line. She realises it's a film studio in here. So yeah, I don't know. Do you think we could have a drink of beer out of one? Why not? I'll try it. It'll probably taste awful. So there you go. There's our beer. Let's have a try. Well, that's all right. Whilst I'm at it, getting distracted by people making noise, thank you very much, I'd like to do a couple of shout-outs. The first one is for an Australian guy, Captain Katya. I've mentioned him before. He collects World War II German stuff and Vietnam stuff. So that's Captain Katya. I will put a link in the description. And I think he has got the coolest intro of any military channel on YouTube. Check his channel out. It's really, really good. And the other shout out is for American guy, Carpet YT. He has a mixture of things. He's just done a really good Vietnam era bayonet video, which I requested him to see if he could do it, because I haven't got one of those. Now I probably wouldn't mind getting one. So that's Carpet YT. So Captain Katya and Carpet YT, shout outs for them too, and I'll put the links in the description. So that's my half-assed video today, because literally I'm just running out of time. Tomorrow I've got family stuff on, so I can't do any more videos, and so yeah, I will have to try and catch up with myself. So that's me two beer Steins that I'll have to make use of tonight. Me 2 half crowns, me 2 Edward the 7 pennies, and me 2 Vichy French coins, which will be going, excuse me, into my Vichy French display. And now I'm going to go put the rugby on. So this is Stan, and I will see ya.